The elusive Xbox Series X is finally confirmed. EA Play is coming to Game Pass Ultimate, and much more. Hello, welcome to Induction Studios. I'm your host, the videographer, and let's just start because I was not expecting this news this morning. I was all ready to start covering the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War news, and then Microsoft and Xbox dropped the bomb on us. Yeah, EA Play is coming to Game Pass Ultimate. So what does that mean? Well, first of all, if you don't know what Game Pass Ultimate is, I dropped a video a few weeks ago about it. In short, you get access to hundreds of games both on Xbox and PC, including brand new ones like Flight Simulator, Grounded, Halo Infinite, which is yet to release. And yeah, it's a really great deal, not only if you're an Xbox fan, but if you're a PC gamer, it just gives you a lot for your money. But it definitely was not the first game subscription service. Now, EA Play is something that I think has been around for a while, and I've never really jumped on it because I like EA games. I do not like EA games. Michael, insert that meme you found on iFunny.
EA Sports. Go f*** yourself.
I've never really been into like their sports games. I've always loved the Battlefield series, Battlefront, Burnout, Dead Space, but it never really warranted to buy their subscription service. But apparently, it's coming to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Now, what we don't know is if it's going to be their regular EA Play or their EA Play Pro. I'm having doubts that it's Pro because people are already paying $15 a month just for this, and Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month. And that's including all the Xbox exclusives, the xCloud game streaming, games on both PC and Xbox. $15 a month, still a great deal. I doubt that there'd be enough licensing leverage and honestly subscription money to go around between all the people who are creating games on Game Pass and EA. So I'm guessing it's just regular EA Play, which is usually $5 a month, but still an extra $5 a month worth of content for the still flat rate of $15 a month is pretty great. So here's the list of ones you get with regular EA Play. So you get Anthem. Well, maybe I'll actually try it now. That could have been such a good game. You get Battlefield 5, so maybe the next Battlefield game will come out with this EA Play Game Pass thing, and it'll be a huge incentive to be on the Xbox or PC platform in general. Because as you might know, Sony currently holds the biggest shooter of all times, which is Call of Duty, as a kind of like exclusive. They get the beta early, they get certain features early. Reggie! Shh! With Xbox getting access to EA, they get things like Apex Legends, Titanfall, Star Wars Battlefront, another sad story, and of course Battlefield. I was going to make a video of the downsides of Game Pass, some of my favorite games that were not included here, but some of them are on this list. Now that EA is kind of joining Game Pass and you get, oh man, Battlefield 4 is on here. Ironically, I just installed Battlefield 4 yesterday before this announcement, so I have Origin on my computer now. Mirror's Edge and Battlefront 2, and I'm wondering how many of these are going to be included on Xbox, or if it's just going to be PC, or just both. I'm kind of hoping that because the licensing for EA is already there, that it's just gonna click and it's gonna work. All in all, it's good news. It's more games for the Game Pass Ultimate platform. I'm wondering how many of these games might join the xCloud streaming service. The next piece of news, which is not technically new, people knew it was coming because it's already existed, is this Xbox All Access. I forget if it was the Xbox One S or the Xbox One X that it initially came out for, but All Access is like an ultimate software/hardware subscription where you can pay what they're advertising as starting as $25 a month to not only get Game Pass Ultimate, but to lease a next generation console. With cell phones these days, you usually just pay the sales tax up front, and then you just pay off the phone as part of your wireless bill over 2 years. And it's probably going to be something similar with this, $25 a month to get all of the games, Xbox Live, and a game console. And it's probably some sort of 2-year subscription. But for younger gamers who maybe have a part-time job or are getting money from grandma and grandpa, $25 a month is a little bit more stomachable than a $300 to $500 console plus the subscription. I think it's awesome that they're giving people a lot of options. Whether you just want to buy a console outright They have the new Xbox Series X, which was just announced at $300. It has all of the features of the next-gen console with the third-generation Ryzen 8-core processor, RDNA 2 graphic, the variable rate shading, and the fancy talk for next generation, just at a lower resolution. But it does have a hardware upscaler like a lot of 4K TVs have. So if you do have a 4K TV but don't want to pay $500 for the Series X, you're not going to be missing out on a lot of like fidelity as far as like what the average person can see. And then the fact that they have a subscription model on top of it just gives you a lot of options, and I think it's really cool. I really don't know how I feel about the Series S's design. Honestly, if they would have just made that grille white with the rest of it, I think it would have been fine. But I mean, I can see the design language of emphasizing that the big fan grill on it. It just looks like a McDonald's drive-through order kiosk. That's the only downside to it. Other than that, it's going to have all those features, and it's still a really good way for someone to get into next generation gaming without buying a $500 to $1,500 NVIDIA graphics card. Also did a video about that. If you're into PC gaming, you can check that out. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation. If you liked this video, give that like button a press. If you didn't, well, there's that button too. And consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you do not miss anything on gaming technology and all the fun stuff I like to follow here at Induction Studios. And I hope that you have a great day, a great night, a great life, and stay safe.